Can you do a quick explanation of what Gamergate was and why
God.
it is still important to this day and age for gamers?
I wouldn't say it is still important in this day and age, thankfully. I did look it up, and it was in 2014 and 2015, so about a decade
Wow, it
ago, a
was
little
10 years
less.
ago. Wow.
Yeah. Um, the people who organized it would tell you that it was about, and I use this in with the heaviest air quotes possible, ethics in game journalism, but it really wasn't. It was about misogyny. It was
Yeah.
about just trying to push women out of the gaming space and harassing women, harassing people who identify as women. It was a hate campaign against women in gaming. That's really all it was. But they would tell you that it was about ethics in game journalism and trying to hold game journalists, to account. And hey, all journalists should be held accountable, including game journalists. But that's not what Gamergate was about. It was a hate campaign against women in gaming, and that's really
Yeah,
all
they
it
used
was.
it. I think if I remember the whole, because I had to report on it a little bit when it happened. It was two women who were game journalists that were also involved with the launch of a game that they had funded. They promoted it and people flipped out. I think that was the big catalyst. I mean, that wasn't the entire thing of what it was about, but I feel like that was the mainstream catalyst for all of it, which I can understand the point of, hey, if you're reviewing games, you should be open about, hey, I helped make this game. But
Totally.
also at the same time, are you just using that as a crutch to go, women shouldn't be in gaming and they should be in the
That's
kitchen with
exactly
no shoes on
that's
and
exactly
making
what it
babies?
was. And it was also just kind of a wider push against feminism and diversity in general in gaming. And that's it was, yeah, it was basically just a, kind of a hate campaign against women and the overall proliferation of feminism and diversity and progressivism in gaming, which I think all three of those things are great and should be everywhere in gaming. But the Gamergaters were not a fan of that.